So, mabuhay ug madayam. I'm here from Group 1, discussing to you the what is Universal Bank. So, first, a universal bank is a banking institution. It combines both commercial and investment banking services, such as taking deposits and making loans alongside other financial services. It's also like insurance-like and securities. This one-stop shop model allows universal banks to offer a wide array of financial products and services to their customers under a single roof. So just imagine a single roof, and then it's a one-stop shop of loans and all the banks that you need. It's a one-stop shop banks, providing both traditional retail banking and more complex investment services.
Okay, moving on. So let's proceed to our legal basis of universal banking. So when we talk about legal basis of universal banking, it is a set of laws and regulations that permits a single financial institution to offer a broad range of services, including traditional commercial banking and investment banking. So pag sinabi natin commercial banking, ito yung like deposit and loans. So pag sinabi naman natin investment banking, ito yung underwriting securities and brokerage services. So now we have the legal basis for universal banking in the Philippines is Primary Republic Act number 8791, also known as the General Banking Law of 2000. So this act provides the comprehensive regulatory framework for the organizations and operation of all types of banks, including the universal banks. So we have lots of aspects of law concerning universal banking, includes definition and powers, regulatory authority. So the last one, we had scope of operations. So when we talk about scope of operations, so the law details the scope of operations, including the ability to open branches domestically and internationally, with a prior BSP approval and to use branches as outlets for allied financial products. So those are the legal basis of universal banking. So the third one, we had equity investments. And the last one, we had scope of operations. So the definitions of powers, so the Act defines universal banks and grants them the authority of exercise the powers of both a commercial bank and an investment house. So the second one, we had a regulatory authority. So the law grants the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, also known as a BSP, through as monetary board. So the authority to regulate the supervised universal banks to ensure a stable and sound banking system. So the third one, we had equity investments. So a specific section of acts such as section 24, 25, and 26 outline the conditions and limits for a universal banks.
So, alright, we already tackled the definition and the law basis of the universal banking. Now, let's proceed the main function of universal banking. So, the main function of universal banking is to offer many types of... Alright, we are done tackling the definition and the law basis of universal banking. Now, let's proceed to the main function of universal banking. The main function of universal banking is to offer many types of financial services in one place. It means it does not only keeps your money safe and give you loan, but also helps customers to invest, buy insurance, and manage their finances. In short, the universal bank main role is to make banking easier by allowing people and businesses make all their financial transactions under one roof, saving time, saving effort, and money. These are the two real-life examples of universal banks here in the Philippines. The first one is Bank of the Philippines Island. BPI is a universal bank offering a wide range of financial services, including commercial banking and investment banking, asset management, and insurance services. The second one is BDO Unibank. BDO is the largest bank in the Philippines in terms of assets and offers a broad range of financial products and services, including commercial banking, investment banking, and insurance.
This is the example of real-life bank in the Philippines. A government bank. These banks are owned or controlled by the Philippines government and play a crucial role in supporting economic development.
Step-by-step operation of Universal Bank. First, planning and management. The bank's management set goals, policies, and financial strategies. They decide what services to offer like savings, loans, and investment. They ensure of all operations follow government and financial regulations. Number 2, product and service development. The bank studies market needs and customer references. It designs financial products such as savings accounts, credit cards, loans, and investments. The bank sets interest rates, fees, and term of each product. Number 3, customer onboarding KYC process. Customers visit the bank or apply online. The bank collects personal documents for Know Your Customer KYC requirements. The bank verifies identity to prevent fraud or money laundering. Once approved, a customer record an account number and credited. Number 4, accepting deposits. Customer deposit money through branches, ATMs, or online transfers. The bank records these deposits in its system and updates balances. Deposits become part of the bank's funds used for lending and investments. Number 5, providing loans and credit. Customers or businesses apply for loans. The bank reviews financial capacity, credit history, and collateral. Once approved, funds are released and repayment schedules are set. The bank earns income through interest or loans. Number 6, payment and fund transfer services. The bank processes customer payments like bills, fund transfers, and remittances. It ensures safe and fast transaction locally and internationally.
Number 7 is investment and treasury operations. The bank invests in government securities, bonds, or money markets, and it manages liquidity to ensure there's enough cash to meet withdrawals. The Treasury Department also manages risk related to interest rates and currency exchanges. Number 8 is wealth and trust services. The bank provides investment advice and asset management for wealthy clients. It also manages trust funds, pension funds, or estates. Number 9 is risk management and compliance. The bank monitors all transactions for potential risk. It checks credit, operational, and market risk. Compliance team ensures that the bank follows national banking laws and anti-money laundering rules. Number 10 is record keeping and financial reporting. All transactions are recorded in the core banking system. Daily, monthly, and annual reports are prepared for management and regulators. Reports include profits, liquidity, and capital adequacy. Number 11 is customer services. The bank assists clients through branches, hotlines, and online channels. It handles account inquiries, complaints, and feedbacks. Good service help build trust and long-term relationships. And the last one is audit and evaluation. Internal auditors regularly check the bank's operation and financial statements. Regulators like the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas in the Philippines also inspects the compliance. The bank uses and audit results to improve efficiency and security.
Importance to the economy. The economy plays a vital role in the growth and stability of a country. Here are some key points showing its importance. Number 1 is create jobs and income. A strong economy provides employment opportunities, allowing people to earn money and improve their standard of living. Second one is encourages business growth. A healthy economy supports business to expand, innovate, and invest in new products and services. Third one is improve government revenue. When businesses and individuals earn more, the government collect more taxes, which can be used for public services like education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Fourth one is raises living standard. Economic growth means people can afford better housing, education, and healthcare. The fifth one is promotes stability and development. A stable economy attracts foreign investors, increases production, and strengthens the national currency. And the last one is supports public infrastructure. Economic activities found roads, schools, hospital, and other projects that benefit the whole population. And that's all. Thank you.